Happy Family Day. Yes. Some provinces in Canada celebrate Family Day on the third Monday. Third Monday, yes. This year I had been thinking about, different things. Well, as is usual for me, right? And I wondered about family failure ability. Okay, join me in the Quip Corner and find out what the heck is the Quip Queen talking about. See you in a bit. Thank you so much for staying tuned. So by show of hands, how many of us like to see our children fail or want to even see them fail? Raise your hand higher if you're raising it. Okay, just as I thought, no hands up. Okay, and let's flip that. How many of us had parents or have parents? I'm sure not everyone is an orphan like I am. Have parents who want to see them fail. Okay? Yeah, no hands up, just as I expected. Okay, one more question and then we'll dig in. How many of us had the opportunity of watching our children learn how to walk? And how many of us stopped them from falling? Yeah, I'm sure there were times when you'd, kuja, when you kuja. I need to think about it in English. When you kuja. Oh yeah, what does it mean? Igbo people, what does kuja mean in English? When you're startled. When, a child is about to fall and you come to the rescue. Let's put it that way. But really, for how long can you do that when the child is toddling? Like we said, just last week, when we're talking about falling and failing and all that. Okay, I'll put the link up there so you refresh your memory about that. But really, when a child is learning to walk, how many of us actually stop them from falling? All right. Let's read the quip and then talk about family failure ability. And it's from Quip. Oh God, I don't know why I didn't put 82. No, yes, 82, I was right. It's from my second book, which says, it's from my second book, the 101 quips and quotes that will strengthen and sweeten your marriage and family relationships. And it's quip 82. It says, children learn from their parents how to progress as they process failure and success. Children learn from their parents how to progress as they process failure and success. Yes, I talked about or asked you about how much you helped a toddler learn how to walk. Failure can be a painful thing. It can be a difficult thing to watch. I agree. But how do you process failure? And what are your children learning about processing failure and or success from watching you? Do you have hope? Do you hold on with positive expectations? Do you have only positive expectations? Do you hold on, persevering every day? Do you hold on prayerfully every day? Okay, I'll put all the links to some of those videos up here so you can catch up if you were wondering, what is she talking about? The point is, failure is part of life. In fact, failure is part of success. So, in not wanting your children to fail, you're failing your children. That's the truth. As I prepared for this, I was curious, about different parenting styles. And of course, I was watching some parent test thing on TV, which got me thinking about it. I'm sure we've heard of helicopter parents, the tiger parents. There are many more, what do you call it? Parenting styles. The one I found as part of this research was through a quote, which I think is just perfect. And it's the snowplow parents, who are also referred to as lawnmower or bulldozer parents. And just for the sake of interest, there's also the lighthouse parent, free range parent. I'm missing one. Well, there's that other one. It starts with an A. Well, if I remember, I'll let you know what that sixth one is. But let me read the quote I was just referring to. It says, "Snow plow parents prepare the road for kids. Responsible parents prepare the kids for the road. Resilience is built not by eliminating the struggle, but by normalizing it. Teach kids to see obstacles as temporary hurdles." And this is by Adam Grant. And it's true. What is your family's failure ability? I'm not saying that you should go around failing at everything intentionally, but recognizing that failure is part of life is important. If you're a parent, even if, irrespective of which style, whether you are the attachment, yes, that's the A, the attachment type, tiger type, helicopter parent, lawnmower parent, lighthouse, or the free range one, if that's your style, making things easy for your children is truly making life difficult for them, because they won't know how to function effectively when difficulties come their way. Are you one of those parents who, always tells your children, "I was the best in my class"? And when I hear people say things like that, because for instance, I wasn't the best in my class, at least, in my undergrad, yes, I graduated as the best student and the first female to achieve that. But beyond that, or before that, I wasn't the best in my class. So I wonder, with people who keep saying, "Oh, I was the best in my class, I was the best in my class, I was the best in my class." Say there's a school reunion and their respective children are there and everyone was saying, "I was the best." Then what happens? The way we process failure will help our children know how to deal with it. You can't have been the best at everything at every point in your life. And if you were, good. But it's also possible that you had those moments where you failed and hopefully learned from the failure. A few years ago, I was looking for a new job, and one of my children said to me, "Mommy, thank you for how you're not making the atmosphere in the house difficult to live in or something like that. I can't remember how he put it. But it warmed my heart just listening to that. Yes, it could have been seen as a failure. Though I don't think it was, but it could have been. But the way I processed it and progressed through it is definitely a lesson my children learned. So, how do you deal with failure and success? Because if you don't deal with success the right way, it could end up being a failure for you. So maybe one of the things you could do over this Family Day weekend is share with your family some of your failures and how you dealt with them. Well, feel free to share your comments below and let's learn together. Thanks again for joining me in the Quip Corner with Ada. See you again soon. Bye now. Happy Family Day. Yes, some provinces celebrate Family Day on the third Monday of February. So, happy Family Day. And you know, with all these family, mother, children, father type celebrations, it's a daily occurrence. But this time I'm curious. And please, show by raising your hands. This is not working.